Bruce Lee closed his eyes as dawn's first light filtered through the slats of his Hong Kong training hall. Around him, the world was still silent, yet within, he felt a storm of purpose stirring. Today, like every day, he would weave together the two strands of true mastery, body and mind. Awakening the vessel. Before his feet even touched the floor, Bruce visualized his body waking up, muscles unfurling like coiled springs, joints lubricating with each imagined movement. He slid into his shorts and stepped onto the mat, launching into his ritual. Explosive calisthenics, sets of push-ups, sit-ups, and squats designed to forge his skeleton into unbreakable steel. Dynamic stretching, limbs flowing through their full range, guided by deep breaths that carried him between tension and release. As he moved, his mind catalogued every sensation, the burn in his quads, the stretch behind his shoulders, the strengthening rhythm of his heartbeat, so that body and mind became inseparable partners. 2. The mirror of intention. After the physical warm-up, Bruce faced a full-length mirror. He slowed his movements until each punch, kick, and block occurred in near silence. In the mirror's reflection he saw more than form, he saw intention. With each technique, he asked himself, "What outcome do I seek? How must my body align to achieve it? What mental state matches this physical action?" By aligning thought and muscle, even the simplest front kick became an exercise in unified purpose. 3. The inner sanctuary. Midday sun warmed the dojo as Bruce settled into seated meditation. He placed one hand on his heart, the other on his lower belly, and breathed deeply, feeling energy cycle through him. In this stillness he practiced counting breaths to anchor wandering thoughts, candle flame focus to refine his visual attention, silent watchfulness to observe fears and desires without judgment. Here, in the quiet core of his mind, he forged the mental resilience that would carry him through every trial. 4. Integration in motion. Refreshed, Bruce moved to a series of sparring drills, not against another but against his own shifting intentions. He imagined opponents of every style and temperament, adapting seamlessly. Parrying a heavy, armored samurai's strikes with fluid deflections. Evading a boxer's jabs with footwork that seemed to glide over the floor. Closing distance on a grappler with explosive bursts born in the spaces between breaths. Each drill taught him that true mastery lay not in rigid form, but in the harmony of mind-led adaptation. Teaching as reflection. Late afternoon, his students gathered around. Bruce demonstrated a 1-inch punch, then halted mid-motion. He guided them inward. "Feel the intention here," he said, placing a hand on his chest. "See the path it takes through every joint, every fiber." He watched them practice, offering corrections not just of body alignment, but of mental image, reminding each that movement without thought